twice.
Hey! You beat the 50-50.
And then
I think this is the first time I've beat the 50-50.
15 for
When I
Big
did
Truck.
the redoing of my dude, I actually lost quite a lot of initiative, so it's very hard for me to go 3 times now. Although I always go twice still.
Alright, so we're just waiting on Dynamo Danny.
I'm not going to be rolling initiative because I'm not in this combat.
Well,
Yeah.
you still need to be.
Yeah, you need to be on the tracker for Matrix stuff.
Alright, fair enough. Then should I roll my Matrix initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, that makes more sense then. So it's hot, so it's 4 plus data processing, which is resonance, so that's 10, plus 46. My Skype chat box is covering the modifier box. Uh,
20.
20.
Alright, so straight on with initiative. Round 1, pass 1. And of course it's the mage.
Alright.
Here comes
I
the acid.
really need to get a non-lethal combat spell. As it stands, I'm going to...
We actually kind of do want these guys dead because they have to be gone at it for like hours.
Well, yeah, but we want to kill them after we have their uniforms.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm not going to be standing up here because of, reasons.
Plus, if you knock them unconscious, it'll be a lot easier for me to spoof their biorhythms, because I'll just
Well,
be
you're
able
already spoofing that. It's fine. That's fine.
But I mean, like, when they die, it'll spike, presumably.
Yeah.
Alright, non-lethal is...
I'm not saying non-lethal. I'm just saying,
Well, any form of bio is going to spike, but yeah, death might send a bit more of a warning.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
wait, if it's already
warn me first. Warn me before you kill them, then I can get ready for it.
Alright, I'm going to be firing a hammerhead at the Cast Guard 5, and I'm going to aim right at the ghoulies.
Okay, so you go straight for the no children evermore.
Yeah. Okay, because if... I'm glad you're probably not actually making this an official called shot, because that is a place you can fire at.
And it's very hard. It's like
very hard.
Attack.
Yeah,
Isn't it minus
I'm not
10
actually
dice?
making that a called shot, but
Yeah, I think it is.
that would be evil, and yeah, I'm not going to actually do that. But no, simple hammerhead shot, and yeah, at 5. All right. Let's see. Dice pool of 9. All
Yep,
right.
minus 10 and has a damage value limit of 4. However, it does stun them, and make them nauseous, which is both really good.
4 hits.
Most it connects.
Do they even know that we're here?
True. Yeah, not yet.
So you get the full 4 dice.
Yep.
Awesome. So that's I'm trying to find out where the damn.
It's plus
Yeah.
2. 8 armor.
Let me just check it out. It's in the RC. Arrowheads. All right. Hammerhead is plus 2 armor points and plus 1 stun damage.
Yeah, that's fine. What's the damage on it?
The damage value is plus 1 stun, and I've got the friggin' rate 5 bow, which makes it a 7-point damage. So 8 total.
9, 10, 11, 12. They take first guy takes 3.
Good roll on his part, though.
Yeah, that was a fantastic roll.
That's a lot of friggin' 6s and 5s.
Yeah.
Well, 6s. That's only 1 5.
Yeah, if he had edge, you'd been, that was exploding, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Right, switch around to Nova.
Okay. Well, I guess my shot is fairly simple. I just got a real quick look up called shots.
You're not actually going to shoot the guy in the ghoulies, are you?
No, I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Oh.
Oh man, I know
If you
exactly what I'm doing then.
shot in the... A sniper rifle firing a stun bullet into... That would be horrific, yeah.
I just don't want to get blood everywhere. I don't care if I kill him.
True. That's probably for the best.
Yeah, it's probably the only reason that I'm not using my my whatever the fuck it's called, the acid stream. Because that
Oddly
just
enough,
never
there's
washes
nothing
off.
straight to the skull. I think like you can't do it right into the.
Vitals, technically.
Yeah, probably.
It's +2 damage for -4 dice. That's pretty decent. That's a decent deal.
This is silenced, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Suppressed.
I'm just checking because the guys on the other side might be able to hear gunshots.
Yeah, but it's at a kind of.
It's only a
ridiculous
-4
plus
for them.
distance.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just that the arrows course is silent. I'm just trying to keep track of general noise.
Yeah.
My SMG has an integral sound suppressor into it, hence why I brought it.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason that I... Wow.
What?
That was a bad roll.
Edge?
It still hits technically
Yeah.
if they roll nothing.
Still a
Well,
stun.
they can't roll. They're all
True.
not expecting attack. So, what's your damage?
Hang on. That'd be 16 stun.
All right. Down to 10
Are
stun.
you fuck? Oh, yep. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
That was number 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, whoever I can see from up here. I
Yeah,
don't know
that'd be
which
number
tower
2.
guards I can see.
Dunk. But still, yeah, that's like a glancing hit. It's still enough to just like bonk.
He ducked it exactly the wrong moment, and it still caught enough of his skull that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There are pulses going off, Danny.
Was that against 5? Nova?
That was against number 2.
Oh, yeah. 2's down.
I thought he was already putting it in a loop. I didn't think that.
Yeah,
anything that
that's
happened
true.
with their
Yeah,
actual
yes.
biomonitors would matter.
Yeah, I've just been looking up Puppeteer, and yeah, it is. Because technically I shouldn't have used that, which is why I've taken so much points of fade, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really a spoof job more than anything else.
Yeah, but there's no real... There's editor, which is to change the contents of a file. But Puppeteer is the only one really I could see that's...
Yeah, because the Technomasters don't have all the same things.
Yeah.
A bit weird. Alright, so you're just going to sit there because there's nothing really else is going off at this point.
Yeah. As long as you don't need me to roll anything, that's fine, yeah.
Yep. Alright,
Oh,
Axel.
and my suppressor is weird and tells me if someone heard it. So I don't know how it does that, but it does.
All suppressors, well, if you have the wireless option on, all suppressors have that.
Well,
Like, if
we
somebody
have
heard it.
we have a Decker and a Technomancer present. There's no reason for me not to be running wireless. They can cover for that. Like if anyone
get
starts trying to
lucky.
break shit.
Whoa.
So, although they get 3 successes, they also glitch, which I'm going to mean that they kind of think it's a car backfiring.
It's a city, so yeah.
Yeah, they hear it.
Oh,
but
that's
it's a
another
car.
thing to think about background noise.
Yeah. Anyway, Axel.
Poor ablative.
Yeah, we
Taking
can't hear
phones so soon.
Can't hear you really again, Blake, if you're talking.
Just turn off mute. It's okay. You
I
can
just
do
saw Axel move a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
that.
Oh, there we
you
go.
hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
heard that.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to start strutting over here. And while I'm at it, I'm going to, let's see. Where is the combat tracker now?
It's the middle. It's the middle button.
Yeah,
Middle
no, I
button.
had it open already. I'm going to try and break Cascard 1's gun, I suppose. They do have guns, right? They're not...
Yep.
I would assume so.
Yeah, they got
Does one of them
assault
have any
rifles.
glorious Hanzo steel that I can challenge to a duel?
No.
Oh my god.
God damn it! Why does no one use melee weapons? I want to fight a dude.
I have a question about it's technically a alternate rule. If I were to give them malice to their ability to dodge, and they can't dodge, can I add that to damage or no?
Not really, because that just stops them from dodging.
All right. All right, because burst fire gives minuses to the dodge roll, and if they can't make a dodge roll,
They automatically get hit.
they automatically get hit. It's
Which
effectively
means
as
you
if they
add
had
the,
0 dice.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind then.
That's 4 successes to try and break Guard 1's gun.
Yeah, his gun will not be fantastic, but may have a chance.
God damn, what are these guys packing?
I'm assuming the gun will be linked into the main system. But yeah, that's not
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that's right.
Because they'll probably slave their guns to the main system.
No, they're not just working off of their own pans.
Well, no, they'll use the pan for the whole checkpoint. It's more secure. Anyway, yeah, that would be enough to cause a bit of damage to their gun. Probably take your smart link offline, I'd say.
Fuck, he's gonna notice that. Well, he might if he's actually paying attention. Who knows?
Well, he's going to notice the fact that 2 of his mates have already gone down, so...
Oh. He might
I only
notice
see
that.
one of them down.
Oh yeah, 1 down, but the other's been shot.
True.
At this point, they know they're under attack.
Yeah.
Well, all of this is happening at the same time, so...
Yeah. When they get to their turn, don't know if they're under attack.
So whose turn is it now?
Big truck.
Big truck.
Big truck.
Oh, sorry. I gun at them. I gun.
I throw bullets at them with my gun.
If I think suppressive fire works in a cone.
Oh dear.
Oh
Here
god,
goes
here
the
we go
stealth.
again.
Here we go
Stealth
again.
is on.
I've tasted blood once and now I can't get
Oh.
enough.
Oh no.
Why don't you just tase
If your
someone and
bullets
then run in
travel
for the
through,
charge on
you'll
the next
hit the
phase?
Aztecs.
I was actually about to say I could do suppressive fire, and I have a silenced weapon, so it's silent suppressing.
Ah,
Your
I don't.
bullets will
My gun
still
is loud
travel
as
through
hell.
the checkpoint and hit the Aztecs.
No, that's kind of
I
bad.
don't
How did you
have a
shoot it?
quiet gun.
Then just get over there and start cutting people up. We've got 1 uniform already. We only need 2 more, really.
Also,
I'm not going to be wearing it shit on this side because
God
I'm a
damn it.
friggin' dwarf.
I'm going to be asleep in a booth anyway.
Alright, I'm just going to somersault off of the building and chop Guard 4's head off.
Can you take any damage from that? 2 stories?
I could, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the roll.
Well, no, he's
What, a
jumping
gymnastics
across
roll?
into a tower, so...
That's kind of like a covered checkpoint, so...
Oh, okay.
Here's your gym. Oh, wow. 3 dice off of 14.
Probably enough to get you to the ground safely.
That's still
though.
probably enough to get me there, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not actually getting to the ground. I'm going to use my my martial arts technique, pouncing dragon.
Right, pouncing dragon.
Oh my god.
Which is a that's the core book, sorry.
So if he critically glitches this, it's going to be pouncing dragon hidden hippo.
Ow.
That's not mine, by the way. That was Chris Miles.
Pouncing Dragon is a close combat attack where the character has a superior position to the opponent and uses gravity to their advantage. I wonder how 2 stories interacts with that.
Yes, you have a slight advantage.
Right, so I get the superior position modifier with a melee attack here and get +2 damage value on the same attack.
Do it.
Ready.
Hold on a second, I want to see what the superior position bonus is.
Your opponent just explodes.
I get a +2 on that. So I get a +2 on the attack and to the damage.
Remember, once you decapitate the body, make sure the body falls away from the guy that's already on the ground. We don't want blood on both uniforms.
See, I also want to do the I want to also do a cold shot with the melee attack.
Yeah, okay.
It's -4
To the head.
dice.
No, to the neck specifically.
You're going to try and
That's all that
decapitate him.
matters. Yeah, after you take his head off, make sure the body falls away from the dude already on the ground.
I like how we're not saying if, it's after.
Is there any doubt?
No, not really. Not seeing this guy can't roll any defense die.
Hold on, I want to find what it does exact.
It's just -4 dice +2 damage.
No, to the neck is special.
Oh, if you're actually looking at run and gun, yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked at that.
Oh wait, this isn't to. Oh, this isn't to chop their head off or something. This is to get a shot to their neck.
That's like to
Which
punch
is
him in the
different.
throat.
Yeah.
It's actually to shoot them in the throat, which is
Oh,
actually has a
God.
damage limit and stuff. But yeah, so I guess it is to vitals. That's -4 to hit, my +2 to damage value.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
this is
actually a really
-2
good
to
deal.
hit, +4 to damage value total.
Yeah, you're basically trading 4 dice for 4 hits, which is insane.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Spring.
So, how much
okay.
damage have you just done to this guy?
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me see what my
Jesus.
sword does. Because it's a lot.
Yeah.
What's your accuracy
Isn't that
on the
five
sword?
pl-
Accuracy is
You
only
definitely
6
hit it.
with this as well.
Oh, so you
I only
actually
get- I have successes right here.
So
6
it's
plus
your accuracy plus the 4 plus the actual damage.
Okay, so that's 12 plus 4 plus 6 is 22 damage.
So for my guy to even survive, he's got to roll 12 of his 15. That's just to survive.
He's
Nope.
he is dead as hell. In fact, I don't think he even goes into like overflow. I think he's immediately dead.
Oh yeah, you've taken
Yeah,
his head
that's-
off.
That's well past overflow.
The other guy's just unconscious. Him is head off, blood spurting, body falls to its knees, and then just topples forward.
So I want to describe what just happened because that's awesome as hell.
Yep.
Sword out to just kind of do a somersault through the air from 2 stories up and kind of like just kind of keep somersaulting with the sword just like in a fan. Land on the ground and then immediately slice off the dude's head from like through the window or whatever that this is in.
Can we just say that he dies in a manner that is fitting for like Kill Bill?
Yeah. But basically, that's what we're thinking.
I really wanted him to do like this cool falling dragon like anime attack, and then
That's
he
pretty
just
much what
like,
happened with AR.
he just
going,
like
because it's
falls
personalized.
to his knee. A single drop of blood drips off the blade. The guy explodes, and he just whispers to himself, "Just like my Japanese animes."
It's like I'm Gray Fox and Otacon combined into one character.
Oh my god! You are. You absolutely are. And it's the worst and best thing. I hate you so much.
And by hate you mean love. Oh my god.
And you know what's the best part is I just used Pouncing Dragon there when I probably could have used a finishing move instead.
All
Which
right.
means I get to make 2 attacks instead.
That's horrible. All right. So which guard got hit the first time? I want to see if I can't knock him down.
Number 5, the guy standing in the open.
All right. So I will essentially peek around the corner that I'm at and fire a short burst at him. There's no need to fire any more bullets than that. Oh, or I could try to suppress a fair amount of these guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Do whatever. I just did something really cool, and I'm kind of on a high on it.
Hey, you finally got to sword somebody.
I finally got to sword somebody, and I sworded somebody real good.
11 bloody hits.
Too bad most of those, a good chunk of those went to waste.
You know what I should
Yeah.
have done? I should have used the multiple attacks action anyway.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to waste the hits.
All right, I'll just fire a short 3-round burst at number 5.
Right.
You look at my dice. 9 dice. Wait. Updating things because
Okay, thank God. Put the caller died then.
yeah, no, that wasn't the call. That was me muting at the wrong moment.
On the plus side, looks like I might have some guys who can actually act this turn.
Well, okay, if you suppress them, you just roll your dice pool, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if suppressing. I think I'm just going to fire at number 5.
Sorry, I forgot to change my weapon.
Oh. You're actually calling it an Odachi.
Mm-hmm.
That is the official name.
Ooh.
It's not a glitch.
Not a glitch, but it's one off a glitch, isn't it?
You could spend edge and re-roll all those dice that failed.
Well,
and
he's
also
still hitting,
edge.
so doing 8 damage.
8 damage plus 2.
That's 10 damage.
That's 10 damage stun.
4 stun.
He's
On top
taken
of what was
6
already-
so far.
Oh, I completely forgot about armor penetration, because this sword does -5.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, that would also be with AP 1 plus 1.
Oh, plus 1, so I get an extra die.
He has 1 extra die.
Doesn't matter.
Alright,
Alright.
that's me.
Well, it has an AP -1. So it was only 1 die, not 2, from the hammerhead.
Ah, okay. Okay, the guards actually start to react.
Well,
What's left of the guards
Well,
starts
let's-
to react.
Is
Let's hope they
still
don't-
up?
Yeah, the other guy's still up.
He only took
Yeah.
5. He's only taken 6 stun, which is you can
well,
still.
and the arrow
like-
hit.
Yeah, he's
No, that's 6 stun in total.
7 stun total. But
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm the most obvious person here, so I recommend them fire at me, 100%.
I'm going to split their fire, I think. But yeah, the first guy is going to pretty much fire at you.
Well, the only
just
two
got-
obvious combatants at this point are Troll and you.
Yep.
And cast
And we're the
5.
two most heavily armored people, so it makes sense.
Cast 5 is going to be at -2 to all his dice.
Yeah. Right, so let's check their weapons. I gave them a nice basic FNR.
Hey, good
I
choice
have
of
one
guns,
of those
guy.
for the end of this.
So, burst fire, I think. Simple action.
Mm-hmm. And I think I get -3 to my defense on it.
Yep. -2 to your defense.
-2, that's it.
Yep. But they get to shoot
What's
twice.
my tracker looking at? Ooh, if I do -5, I think I lose a pass.
Yep.
Yeah, I would lose a pass if I went -5.
Right, so what's their guns?
So I cannot do that.
Oh, this is not going to end well for them.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
not going to
ours
end
is
well for them.
damage.
Okay, that's only
That's
2.
weak.
That's only 2.
Yeah, hold up.
So you get your dodge chance?
I get reaction
Basic,
plus intuition, right?
Yep,
Shit.
Yeah.
You get
so
that for
not-
free.
but -2 because of the burst time.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
If we're doing
Up, still works.
Yep, glancing
That's a
hit.
glancing blow.
slides off your armor.
Oh, it probably would have done that anyway.
Wow.
Well,
Wait, it's
that's
reaction plus intuition?
Yes, but -2 because burst fire.
So the troll's going to get the same.
And
Ooh.
neither of those are good for the troll, if I remember right.
his stuff. He's not really the best for it. That
action.
would be. He has 4 dice to roll.
Oh god, awful.
Look.
It's okay. Don't you guys roll like 30-something dice for
True.
soak?
Hold up. Wait, you have 7 dice technically, and that's -2, not -3. So you rolled 5. You would roll 5, not. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Hey,
And
So,
pass.
This is
so never
yeah,
mind.
glancing hit.
No.
And this guy's at -3 die.
he said glancing hit, not that's a hit. I know it's confusing.
Yeah.
Glancing hit's effectively a miss unless you have a touch spell or
Yeah.
effect.
A touch effect like the shock frills or whatever.
Incendiary, shock, and spells, I think.
Yep. Shoot
Well,
me! Shoot me!
Actually, I forgot that they can both do 2 actions. So I actually need to do that twice for each of you.
Yeah, that's true.
you can only do one attack action.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
true.
one attack action, so they
Unless
can
you're-
make.
Unless you're deciding to do the run and gun thing where there's no limit on attack actions, because if you do that, then I'll totally take another shot.
No.
What they could do is they could have also spent a complex action to make those bullets make even longer bursts, but then they'd probably have minuses to hit because that's a lot of recoil.
Yeah.
The FNR can go full auto.
Yep.
So, like as a simple action. it
Oh, they're
doesn't have-
firing Fenhars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
Well-
disciplined people, so they don't actually fire on full auto all the time, because that's a bad idea typically.
Yeah, but this guy's a bit panicked. So he may just...
Oh, that guy can do it. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
big truck is just going to give you a full auto burst.
Yes, I love it.
Which is
It's
a...
like, what, a minus... Okay,
Complex
he
or
has-
simple.
you also has to take into account the recoil compensation on the gun,
Yep.
which
Okay.
gives him a penalty to hit, because even I can't completely negate the recoil compensation on my gun.
I can negate it fully unless I'm doing a complex action full round, full auto. All right, so he has one compensation plus 2 for the FNHAR,
Yep. That's true.
plus 1 for at least having a strength of 3. Does he have a strength of 4?
No, strength rate.
Strength. All right, so
So
1, 2,
4 total, so
yeah.
-6.
Yeah, well, -2. Wait, is he doing 10 bullets or just 6?
We'll say 6, just to give him a chance of actually hitting.
So,
So
yeah, that's
-2
-2
for that,
dice.
-2 for wound penalties.
Yeah, it's
And I get a -4, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
-4 total.
so he's going to be rolling a few die, but not
No,
too
you
many.
actually get -5. It's every
He just straight up misses.
Oh,
Let's
well,
say
it
he's
doesn't matter.
panicked.
If I get a glitch,
yeah, but
I
I'm
think that would
guessing
hit
those
me.
shots weren't suppressed.
Yeah, his are not sound suppressed.
So I
So
get a -5.
Hmm?
I get a -5, he said.
no, none of these sounds were
would've hit.
suppressed.
No. If
yeah,
I
you
roll a
get a
glitch,
minus-
I think I could get hit by this.
Yeah, so just roll, but the chance of you rolling a glitch on that many die.
I mean, that. Oh, well.
Yeah, you would have a -5 because every bullet after the first is -1 to your -1 to your defending dice.
All right. It's not unlikely for me to roll a glitch on 4 dice.
Sorry.
Yeah, just 2
Go on.
ones, and then, well,
Yeah, true.